So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the JeffMan316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JeffMan316. Yeah, that's me on the sign. See, it says JeffMan316 Live. That's where we watch along to a movie. Usually Sunday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern if we do it. Sometimes you guys get to choose the movie in polls. Other times we talk during the live stream and decide. But we'll watch along to a movie, and that's just so we got something going on while we also talk about pop culture, talk about physical media like this. This is the weekly movie haul portion. My videos were becoming so long that I went ahead and divided it up. I do the hunt section in one video, so go ahead and watch that if you haven't already, and then have some fun with that. And then we talk physical media, what I picked up in this video. So there was two stragglers, if you remember from last week, that I was talking about that was coming in, but it didn't get in-house before the video was recorded, but it was stuff that's already previously come out. So I'm just going to show these, even though I already had them and I've already watched them. The first one is Saturday Night, which details the 90 minutes leading up to the very first episode of Saturday Night Live. I really love this movie. I'm considering doing a video just about that. And then the second one was I had pre-ordered this Snowpiercer Amazon exclusive 4K Steelbook. So I'll go ahead and show you that. It's got one of those covers that slide off. That's the front artwork. You can open it up. Here's the full artwork. And it had a digital code, and then on the inside you get the Blu-ray bonus disc. And I'm not going to take all these discs out. You get the Blu-ray bonus disc, then you get the 4K of the movie. And then I'm sure you get the movie on Blu-ray. So I had ordered this, and that's a rant for another day. I didn't order it immediately the day that they announced it, but I did order it shortly thereafter. And all the other YouTubers I saw getting their copies, and I didn't get mine. So, and then when I looked, it told me it wasn't coming until sometime in February. So I was kind of pissed about that. That's maybe another rant video. We can talk about what the hell's the point of doing pre-orders. But it ended up miraculously showing up way sooner than they said. So I don't know what's going on with those dates that they put on there. So I'm going to go ahead and start the haul portion with and let you know that I did buy a DVD.
And I love DVDs, right? I like to be about a decade behind everybody else, you know? So I'm just now getting into them. And it's a good time because they're cheap, right?
Yeah, I still like DVDs too, Dusty. So this one is a DVD that the movie did not come out, as far as I know, on Blu-ray. It's called Monster Summer. And I don't care how batshit crazy you think he is. I'm still a fan of Mel Gibson. Why in the hell haven't we got Lethal Weapon 5 yet? I don't know. But it also stars, I guess, Mason Thames. That's the boy that was in The Black Phone. And it's got Lauren Bracco. And I heard through the grapevine that Mel Gibson is in this way more than you would think. It's got bonus features, Friends for a Lifetime, and a nostalgia featurette. Rarely do I buy first run DVDs, but hey, I'm going to support. This is like a company. What company is this? Pastime Pictures. I've never heard of them, so I thought I would support it. It was kind of cheap. So the next section is a bunch of Kino Lorber movies that I had pre-ordered, I think, from Orbit DVD. And so these have come in over the last two boxes that I've got. So I saved them to release week. We continue the Kino cult line with Invasion of the B-Girls. Some really cool 70s type style artwork. And I say that this movie's from 1973. It's 86 minutes. And, you know, if I wasn't buying the Kino cult line, the tagline of Invasion of the B-Girls is the best schlock, soft-core science fiction movie since Vengeance of She, buzzed critic Roger Ebert. Once I read that, I'd have bought this even if I wasn't collecting the Kino cult line. So, Invasion of the B-Girls. And it did not have reversible cover artwork, so as we say, the carpet matches the drapes. This next movie was Kino, and it kind of intrigued me because I'm trying to collect as many of their Burt Reynolds movies as possible, so I wanted to go ahead and get this at the beginning while I had a slipcover. And once again, the carpet matches the drapes as we get Fade In. This is a movie about the making of a real movie, from what I understand. It's got audio commentary. It's got multiple audio commentaries. It's from 1968, 92 minutes. It's a offbeat romantic western about opposites who attract while living through the hurly-burly schedule of a film shoot. So I thought it was kind of cool. It's got Burt Reynolds and Barbara Loden in it. And so, like I said, I am collecting pretty much any Burt Reynolds movie that they release. So then this is one of those guilty pleasure type movies next. I really think it's good. It's a fun watch. It's one of those fun movies. It's not like it's, super awesome as far as a theatrical box office hit, but it's Ben Affleck, Gary Sinise, and Charlize Theron in Reindeer Games. This is obviously early in Charlize Theron's career because she was still doing nudity in it. So yeah, you get some good nudity of her in this movie. They didn't do any type of reversible cover artwork, so the carpet matches the drapes. It's got an audio commentary, behind the scenes featurette, theatrical trailer. This is made in 2000. It's a color. It's got the two versions of the movie. It's got the theatrical cut, and that's on the 4K. And then if you want to watch the director's cut, 125-minute director's cut, it's 104 minutes normally, so they add quite a bit in there. The director is John Frankenheimer. You can watch that on Blu-ray only. So the 2-disc set includes a Blu-ray of the director's cut. So it's a shame they didn't go ahead and try to remaster it all and put it on a 4K for both of them. Because if you can have a movie from 1986 like April Fool's Day getting remastered, come on now, you can remaster the director's cut of Reindeer Games. Now I like this one. This is during the heyday of slashers. It's got a weird cast. It's got the girl who played Jenny from Friday the 13th Part 2. And it's got, I forget the guy's name. I'm not even going to look it up. You guys can tell me in the comments because I know you'll know. The guy that played Biff in Back to the Future is in it.
Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
So I always thought that was a neat cover with her hair like a hangman's noose and the knife. And they didn't do anything cool with this. Carpet matches the drapes. You get a bunch of special features, audio commentary, horror with a twist, parts 1 and 2, because obviously this movie's got a twist. Well of Lies, an interview with the one of the actresses looking forward to dessert. Another interview. Bloody Unforgettable, The Eye of Deception, TV spots and theatrical trailers. Is from 1986. 89 minutes. I've got a blind buy here. While I was going ahead and buying all these Kino movies, I threw this in the cart as well because it's directed by Bob Clark. Pretty sure Bob Clark, didn't he do Christmas Story? I know he did. Didn't he do Porky's as well? He had one of the most weird mixes of genres of movies that he directed. And this movie is Murder by Decree. Look at that all-star cast. Christopher Plummer, Donald Sutherland, James Mason. It's basically Bob Clark, the acclaimed director of Dead of Night, Black Christmas, Breaking Point, Porky's, and Christmas Story. Comes this horrifying murder mystery which pits legendary detective Sherlock Holmes against the serial killer Jack the Ripper. And this one, actually, for some strange reason, did have reversible cover art, so the carpet didn't match the drapes. I love these. It's kind of like, I know it won't be a comedy like Murder by Death, but just one of these big ensemble movies. I thought it was kind of cool to get. And I've never seen it, so this will be a first-time watch. And I've got all those other movies from Bob Clark, so I might as well get that. Now this next release, you might not think that somebody like me likes this kind of stuff, but growing up, if there wasn't anything else on, one of the two things that my dad and I always enjoyed together was the Three Stooges and the Little Rascals. And I've gotten all those other Little Rascals releases, and that's some stuff that I don't usually show on here because they're not new release, and I bought some of that stuff on the side. If you guys want me to show some of that stuff, I will, but I'm not a huge vintage movie guy. Like, I don't go back and watch a lot of old westerns from the 50s. I don't like a lot of old older movies, like, you know, from the 30s, 40s, 50s. But one of the things I do like are the Little Rascals. Now, this one is the Restored Silence Volume 1. So these are silent pictures. But I wanted to go ahead and get it since I've got all of the other classic flicks releases of the Little Rascals. And these are from 1922 to 23, 161 minutes. See, I like Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, Laurel and Hardy, Abbott and Costello, the Marx Brothers, all that kind of stuff. So there are some older things that I do like. The next one is a movie that I know I should have waited for the Criterion sale, but this is one of my favorite John Cusack movies. And when they said they released it in 4K with a nice Blu-ray set, I don't think I have this on anything but DVD. Was it available on Blu-ray before? I can't remember. But I only have it on DVD because I remember the cover artwork. I got John Cusack, Angelica Houston, and Annette Bening in The Grifters. Not a fan of that cover artwork. Seeing this on the back here almost reminds me of The Shining with those letters the way they are. But it is kind of neat where it's got this fold out booklet inside that's got a lot of information about the movie. You get the 4K disc, you get the Blu-ray disc. This is from 1990. It's 110 minutes. And so Stephen Frears, is that the director's name? I really like The Grifters. Haven't watched it in a while, so that'll be almost like a new watch for me. A couple of you guys asked me, have I seen this movie that's getting ready to come up, and I hadn't. I went ahead and said I'm not going to go see it. My wife didn't really seem too enthusiastic about seeing it, so I saved the money to buy the movie. And I wished it was in 4K, but we went ahead and got the A24 release of The Heretic. Comes in one of these digipacks. It's got some cards in there. I'm not going to get all that stuff out. But yeah, I really enjoy these A24 releases. Other than you can't get the shit back in sometimes. Get in the hole. Get in your home.
Son of a bitch, Paul. Why didn't you just go home? That's your home. Are you too good for your home? Answer me.
So, The Heretic. I heard this is amazing. I heard that the young actresses and Hugh Grant give a tremendous performance in this. Now, next one is obviously controversial because there's shit wrong with the movie. So I'm not going to go ahead and beat around the bush. I went ahead and I'd already ordered the sale, and I've had this for like 2 weeks. I just went ahead and waited for the week that it was released to show it. You get disc 1 is the feature and extras in 4K, and disc 2 is the alternate version of the movie and extras on a Blu-ray. So from what I'm understanding is, and it does have alternate artwork. Got a poster. I'm not going to get that thing out. Booklet. We got some art from Arrow. One of the things that pisses me off about this release is I don't know, has Arrow acknowledged that there's an issue with this release? So from what I'm understanding in the video clip that I've seen, it looks like the director's cut, is that what I'm understanding, has, and it says on the 4K disc you get the 107-minute theatrical cut and the 109-minute director's cut, that there's like some seconds of this movie where part of the video is missing, and then they re-loop a scene over top of what's supposed to be there. Obviously there's some frames, as they say, but I think it's like more than just a few frames. I think this is like actual seconds. I don't remember how many it is, but frames to me is just like 1 or 2. This has got a decent little segment of the movie that's screwed up. I don't know that they've acknowledged the issue, but they need to acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me.
Yeah, acknowledge me as your pop culture reporter and fix that shit. And like tell us how we can get a replacement disc. That's another rant video I could do. I've had so many replacement discs and dealing with that and juggling those things, it pisses me off lately. A movie that everybody got. I know everybody was going to get this one. This is a big release week. I was surprised to see the 4K in Walmart of The Substance. Now, obviously, everybody knows Demi Moore just got nominated, and so did the movie for an Oscar. I'm glad. She's a superb performance in this. I do have a couple of problems with this movie. So, one, I've got a little bit of an issue with the 4K, and two, I've got a little bit of issue with the parts of the movie. So I might do a review of this and I give you my thoughts. Would you put in the comments down below? Would you like to hear my thoughts? Here's the last actually Blu-ray. The rest of them are Steelbooks that I picked up. Somebody recommended it to me, said it was disturbing, that they thought I would like it. So I went ahead and got the movie Feed. Go look this up, man. It says from the director of Lawnmower Man, Virtuosity, and Man Thing. Consumption is evolution. From what I understand, this is about somebody kidnapping women and force feeding them to eat. It said it's grotesque as hell. So you guys know I like that kind of shit. This is from Unearthed Films. So am I going to regret watching that thing? Has anybody seen it? So now you know what the next section is. I mentioned I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Steelbooks. So this is the next installment of Steelbook Mania. Yeah, Steelbook Mania. So couldn't find these in stores, but I had pre-ordered Smile 2. And you can tell Jack Nicholson's son there, man, he's looking just like him. So actually, I almost regret getting the Steelbook after seeing how nice and shiny that damn slipcover was. And they didn't do a great job on the Steelbook. I mean, you get the face is good on the front. The words, all you get on the back, and I'm not taking the disc out. You get the big smile on the inside. That's kind of lazy, man. Does anybody else take those stickers off and put them on the inside like I do? I know I'm kind of pathetic. So you get the digital code. You do get the movie on Blu-ray. You do get the movie on 4K. So from what I understand, Paramount did not release a standalone Blu-ray of that. So yeah, I know a lot of people are pissed off. So the next one we got is a movie that I've actually watched and I've actually kind of enjoyed it. Popcorn flick, nothing more, just action. And I like Tom Hardy in Venom, The Last Dance. If this ends up being his last dance as Venom, then shame on them for not being able to find a better way to involve this get this mixed into the MCU. Sony, you fucking suck. Pardon my language.
All you gotta do is say earmuffs to them. Earmuffs. They can say fuck, shit, bitch, whatever you want.
It's got one of the funny scenes on the inside, him on the horse. The banter back and forth between Venom and Eddie Brock is part of the fun of this. So was that slipcover that I saw in Walmart that I showed you guys during my hunt video, was that exclusive to Walmart? I don't remember seeing that Vegas style artwork. So the next 3 I ordered literally the day that they were announced, and I got them from Lionsgate. And you know, it's a buzzkill watching all the other YouTubers get free copies of these things when they charge you so much for these things online. And they don't really tell you. These are tagged as Lionsgate Limited is what they're calling these. So I don't know that these are available in stores. So I ordered them straight from Lionsgate. So we get Kill Bill Volume 1. So you're starting to get the rest of the Tarantino library out there. And it's cool. Look, the slip and her sword is what's on there. And so there's the rest. So I think I'm going to do a quick separate video of this. You get a digital code and you get her on the motorcycle inside. And here's the total artwork. I love Kill Bill. I think this is a weird mix. I think I love, if you go and watch just the movie as a whole, Kill Bill, I like it more. But there's actually parts of Kill Bill Volume 2 that I like more than the original. I don't know why. But number one, one of the problems I got with this isn't the best transfer. So I don't know if it deserves a full video ranting about it or not. But it's got some scenes in it that's got a lot of action, and it looked a little blurry or fuzzy to me. It's not crisp and clear like I wanted it to be. The better of the 2 transfers is definitely Kill Bill Volume 2. I like how they got Kill Bill Volume and the 2 is her fingers. And once again, her sword, or the sword, is what is on there. And in the back you get Bud, Bill, Pai Mei. Artwork on that one is amazing. I love it. And on the inside you get those shadows, so I'm not taking the disc out. So you obviously get the 4K and you get the Blu-ray. So I've you know, this is another movie I've double dipped again. I've rebought it on 4K. So I've got Kill Bill on DVD because I've got the uncut Japanese version of it. So why did we not get the full bloody affair, or why did we not get an uncut version of Kill Bill Volume 1 where the fight scene is in color instead of black and white? I don't know. But I'm starting to really, this last one is starting to really grow on me. I'm starting to dig the artwork on this Jackie Brown, man. You know, now that I notice this, I got a little mark. I don't know if it's made in there or not, but I got a mark on the slip. Feels totally 70s. I like the artwork on this. And then the background of her walking in the airport's what's in there. And let me show you what I'm talking about. And I ordered this directly from Lionsgate. I can't tell if it's a mark, and I just opened it. Well, it doesn't show, so it shows to me that it could just be a scuff. But there's a scuff right there, like it's hard. I can't tell whether that's his shoulder where it's made on there or not. I don't know. Am I being too picky? There's a fucking scuff mark on there, I think. I'll see if I can clean it off. Either way. You know how us physical media collectors are. So this was a long haul video. So, you know, it's because we had Steelbook Mania. Yeah, another Steelbook Mania. So why don't you give the video a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the normal YouTube stuff. Put in the comments down below, what did you pick up out of all these? And what did I pick up that I maybe shouldn't have? Or what do you think your favorite release is? Or just give me some critique about what I picked up and what you think of it. And so if you are a subscriber, I really do thank you. Make sure you hit the notification bell. You'll know when I post new videos. If you aren't a subscriber, what are you waiting for? You need to get on over here and join the fun. Subscribe to the channel and tell all your friends about it. Come over and watch the live streams, JeffMan316 Live. That's what we do Sunday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this content. I got some other stuff coming up in the middle of editing my Jeffy Awards video, so hopefully that'll come out right at the end of the month. It was everything that I thought was cool for 2024, and I've tried to include a lot of YouTubers in that to help me do the presentations. So if you've already sent me your video, thank you. If not, hurry up, please. I need to edit the video. So until next time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316. As always, I'm your pop culture reporter. I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
And that's not just a prediction. That is a spoiler.